Hey everyone, what's up? This is Apollyon back with Diablo Immortal. I hope you all doing it, having a great day. So it's been exactly 10 days since I switched my class from Wizard to Necromancer, and today I will be giving you in-depth review of my Necromancer so far, how I feel about Necromancer inside the game. But before, what we're going to do is going to identify these items final last time for a necromancer and see if we get some more essence here, and I'll show you guys in my 10 days what I have done here with the necromancer. I don't see any upgrades, so let me see. Yeah, headpieces are the most I am missing here. No shoulders missing. Chest piece just got the last one. Let's consume this. And I don't think I have any pens. So yeah, I'm missing only 3 pens. Weapon only 1. Offhand 2 I'm missing. So you can see I have done basically everything with the Necromancer when it comes to essence. But anyways, let's go dive into my impression of the Necromancer. So I have a couple of things here that I am going to go into. Number 1, solo play. When it comes to solo play, and I am going to compare this with Wizard since I have played the Wizard for the most part. When it comes to solo play, open world farming, Wizard is going to be a lot better compared to Necromancer. Reason? Wizard is a lot faster, has so much more mobility with the teleport, Lightning Nova with the movement speed, and you can basically just leave some of the skills behind, like the Magma, and use the Disintegrate on the go, like it's your basic attack, and it can melt really fast. So when it comes to solo play open world farming, Necromancer is a bit behind compared to Wizard. Mobility speed of killing smaller enemies much faster. But when it comes to solo play against the raid bosses and the dungeon, especially during dungeon solo, Necromancer takes the cake. A lot more stronger, can do a lot more damage with the summons and without the summons. But summon is what I'm going to recommend using inside the dungeon. It is going to give you a lot more flexibility to move around as well, because your summons are going to take the aggro away from you. So when it comes to solo dungeons and raid bosses, Necromancer takes the cake against Wizard, and Wizard takes the cake when it comes to open world farming, in my opinion. And I have like done both like things, did so many dungeons with the Necromancer and the Wizard, and that is how I feel about the Necromancer compared to Wizard. And next, synergizing your abilities with the group. I don't think there's going to be that big of a difference. Both classes can like give a lot of support to teammates. Wizard can provide a lot of chill freeze, ice crystal, really good crowd control, a lot of stunts Wizard can do, and same with the Necromancer, can give bone armor, can support with the summons, and like both are really like good in my opinion. One is not going to be better than other unless it comes to the PvP. Then Necromancer is going to be able to provide a lot more support, and Wizard is going to be able to provide support, kill. Like Wizard has a lot of builds when it comes to PvP. I did not test it all that much PvP with Necromancer. I was getting destroyed, and some of you guys who knows destroyed me in PvP as well. And another thing now are going to be leveling. I don't think both classes are going to be that hard to level up, but Necromancer is a lot more tanky compared to Wizard. So maybe leveling up is going to be much easier with Necromancer compared to Wizard. Wizard is really squishy. So in leveling and tankiness, Necromancer takes the cake. And again, PvP, like I said, they both are very good, but in my opinion, Wizard can go with the killing builds, support builds, battle mage builds. There's just so many builds with the Wizard that you can go with PvP, even though Wizard is squishy, still has a lot of mobility for all type of builds. And so PvP Wizard is going to be a bit better compared to Necromancer. That is just what I feel. But very solid class. Necromancer is going to be very solid class. And which class is going to be more friendly? I believe so. That is going to be Necromancer. Much more tanky. Takes aggro away from the enemies with your summons. Has the ability to go summons and non-summon builds as well. So a lot more friendly. Wizard when it comes to dungeon only left with some of the snowstorm builds now with the firestorm and stuff like that. While the necromancer can go with summons and non-summons in my opinion and still stay tanky enough to do the dungeon and deal a lot of damage. So that is where I stand with which class is going to be more friendly. And then dungeons, I already talked about dungeon. Uh, Necromancer takes a cake when it comes to dungeon and challenge rift. In challenge rift, I believe so. They both same. Really depend which class you like more. I was able to push in the challenge with Necromancer as well as the Wizard. So both classes are going to be really good in my opinion. So one is not better than the other when it comes to challenge rift, just depending on which builds you are using. And for me, challenge rift is all about getting lucky against the monsters and the final boss. And support, I already talked about support I think before. They both same in my opinion. Wizard can provide support, damage and everything in dungeon, PvE, open world, and so they're both going to be same. So yeah, and as for the damage, this is going to be a tricky one because in dungeons, Necromancer does a lot more damage, and Wizard does a lot of damage as well. As long as Wizard skills are working, Disintegrate is full, and as soon as you run out of the skills and Disintegrate, you stop doing damage, and that is where the Necromancer takes the lead in damage and just can keep on dealing damage with his summons. And so I believe Necromancer is going to do a bit more damage in PvE dungeons, but open world farming you don't need all that much damage, so Wizard can just quickly destroy everything, killing everything. And as for PvP, the both are good when it comes to damage. Really depend on someone normal gems, resonance, and the gems they are using. So they both are good. Really depend on the skill. Who is more skilled, good with the movement and using skill and stuff like that. So both are going to be really good. And that is everything, guys. I am signing off. I'll see you guys later with something else. Till then, as always, have fun and take care.